Okay, good evening. I just wanted to make a quick video, but didn't have much time and my phone is very close to battery. So I'm just going to do this quick run through of a sketchbook, Leda art supply. It's an older one. So my first pages, let's see here. Okay, so this was October 2023. I did some sketches of ink sketches of taxidermy animals at the Comal County Fair. And then this was inside my daughter's archery range. Let's see. Then just some face sketches. Here was a girl that I was drawing, a woman I was drawing just out of my imagination. And I never finished it, obviously, but I like her expression. I like what I did so far. Then I go into a dragon, sea creature, whatever, from imagination, obviously. Then there was also from the Comal County Fair, October 23. Those. And this was also Comal County Fair. And just a girl that I drew. Used my green and black ink pens. Imagine that, a bunch of birds, all different kinds. They are pretty much, yeah, they are all from imagination. I like this little guy, he's cute. Okay, and I like this guy too. Okay, next page. Okay, so I had used a purple ink pen to draw a Wolverine that I had found on Pinterest. I'm actually pretty happy with how he turned out. I drew that during the course of I think one of my daughter's archery lessons. Oh, this is one of her, these are two of her characters. Alright, so I drew this. This girl, I wanted to get back into portraits in pencil, and so I pulled out either Pexels or Unsplash, one of the royalty-free artists. I can't think of the right word. Artist reference, yes. So, and then this was just abstract pencil work. Let's see here. Then, oh, here was another one that I did from, I'm pretty sure this was Pexels. Okay. Here's that. I enjoy rendering leather. Looks really nice. I'm hoping I haven't already done this particular sketchbook, so I was going through about 5 of them tonight to decide. And okay, well anyway, this one. These also are images from Pexels, I believe. It's either Pexel or Unsplash, but I'm pretty sure it was Pexel. Started drawing a peacock, but I was waiting in a line, and so the line moved, so I couldn't finish. And here's a weird dinosaur thing. Enough said on that one. Then some other designs. Just working on shapes. Well, just sketching, playing with them. Then I had these two. obviously unfinished. Let's see here. This one, I was watching The Lord of the Rings, and I just made up a character that obviously doesn't fit with the ring, but the deception of the ring. And yeah, this was a daily drawing I did for Strata Easel of it was a wooden goose that one of my daughter's friends brought her back from Oregon. Yeah, January 24. And this was me covering up an uglier page, and I used some paper and then painted on it, so you know it's still ugly, but it's better than it was. This is one of my daughter's characters, original characters. This was the way she looked at that time. She has a different, slightly different now, although I messed up her hair on this. Apparently it's supposed to be not as full and fluffy, and it's supposed to be blonde. Alright, then, oh, this was, I believe this was a video? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe this is one of the videos that didn't work out. I have had a bunch of those, but I was testing out my Graphitint paints. Then we've got this one. Another, imagine that, a woman with a bird. Alright, oh, then here's another of my daughter's characters she was working out. Her style is still very similar, but more detailed now. Well, these are just sketches anyway. Then we've got, this is an example of the kind of sketch dump things I like to do in my books. And yeah, this is March of 2024. So, and we've, oh, skipped one. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's these. Oh, again, I think I was painting over, well, I don't know. I was either painting over something I didn't like, or I was probably more likely just, I put color on them just to play with it. There we go. You can kind of see it better that way. And you can see the black on black there. I like the effect it gave. Then we've got these characters. It says what? The Chance Meeting, April 10th, 2024. So almost, well, a little over a year ago. Yeah. March, April, yep. And this was, I was watching something on dinosaurs, I think, or kaiju, Godzilla, I don't know. And so I just like drew, what's that say? Oh, watching Proco video with Greg Broadmoor. Okay, so there's your answer. And then, of course, the birds. I always like doing different shapes of birds. Alright, here's a girl I drew. And the lines from a Dead Artist Syndrome song. It's an awesome song. One of my favorites. And you can pause it if you want to read it, or not. Alright, then, yeah, I covered up this page. There's probably something under there. Oh, my phone is very low. Hopefully I can make it through. Here's another girl that I drew. Oh, I used this as in a post when I was explaining why I wasn't able to post a video. Let's see here. I'm going to pause this for a second. All right, I plugged in the phone, so hopefully it won't just completely cut out on us. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a closer look at what I was doing here. Hate to have to scoot past, and of course you find birds. You always find birds. I found an artist on Pinterest that it didn't have their name. I need to do a search and find out who that was. I meant to do it before, but I fell in love with the way that the artist drew these birds, so I had to see if I could do it myself. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, theirs obviously was even more gorgeous. Theirs is amazing. Mine is a poor copy. And then this was a deer that I drew, also from Pinterest, leucistic deer. Then, let's see here. Oh, this was another off of Pinterest, I believe. Could have been, I'm pretty sure it was Pinterest. I like these kind of landscapes. I'm not much on landscapes, but these are the kind I do like, and I really like how that turned out. And then this was a girl, a woman. I'm sure I used a reference, probably Pinterest. Yeah, I'm 100% sure I used a reference for this. And I really liked how it turned out too. Then just some random scribblings, doodles. And then a bird, obviously not a reference. And a windmill. Lately I'm finding windmills in my work. Okay, here's another bird, and I was doing a similar thing to what the other artist had done, although, mine is still poor copy, but I really like how it looks. And then, I don't know what this guy is, but he just poked his head in there, and then she's got some interesting hair. Let's see here. Then we've got, more designs. I like doing this on sketch pages as well. Just fun, convergent and divergent lines, and a weird little cat. Then we've got a weird version of Batman. Kind of a cursed image there. And then a bat wing. And then, it's not really well done there. I mean, anatomically done. And then I did a version of a bat bike and a Batmobile. I'm pretty sure that I made those up, but I can't be 100% sure. This was sketches. Yeah, I mean, I made up the Batman, so why wouldn't I have made up the others? Anyway, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And then we've got this bird. I was just playing with some markers that I had lying around, and I like how he turned out. Oh, and then I was playing with different textures to see how to make different effects. I really liked how that worked out. Is that cool looking? I'm probably the only one that thinks so, but I don't care. And then I drew this lady, and I really like how she turned out too. It was April 24th, 2024. Yeah, in the end of March of 24 last year, I had broken my ankle in 3 different places, and so I was laid up, so I did a lot of art. Still probably not as much as I should have, but when I was working on my German. Okay. Then we've got, I was watching an artist thing. It was probably a Proco. Yeah, it was Proco. An artist on Proco. And explaining how to make up your own. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious here. Comics perspective. Okay, then we've got let's see here. Just some characters. Oh, Lambert Montal was the artist. And then, oh man. So I was just kind of playing with things here. Claire Wendling, I'm guessing that's another artist that I wanted to look up, probably. I always forget. And then this profile. Oh, here's another sketch dump type thing where I just kind of put whatever down. And looks like Clifford the Big Red Dog is visiting an old country church. Okay, where is this? Okay, here we go. Oops, everything's kind of made up. She has a pyramid on her hat. Okay, Vincent Baggins. I like how he looks though, but you're reminding me of a cross between, well, Bilbo Baggins, or one of the Bagginses, and something from a Tim Burton show, movie, book, I don't know. And then I was playing with different expressions, obviously. I'm trying to do them from just imagination. So then we've got these two, and they'll have, you know, some kind of a charm. I really like how she turned out. That was also imagination. And then, yeah. So then the next page. Oh, I like languages a lot. So, and I just randomly write down things that kind of, well, when I come across them. Oh, and I had figured out something about the Swedish G and the German G. Okay. So I wrote it down. Yep, and here is a girl and a dog, obviously. And let's see, I painted over something that I didn't like. So there's that. A crazy excited girl here. That's an interesting face, right? Alright, then a fish. I like these kind of eyes. Bird, eye, a little punk rock bear, death rock bear, and a 10-minute sketch of a teapot. Let's see here, what else? Oh, and I drew this lovely lady from Pinterest, and kind of fell in love with the reference, so I had to try to draw it. These are all in ink. Well, this is graphite, and yeah, again, 15 minutes, 30, does that say 30 seconds on the forehead? I don't know what that means, but okay, 15 minutes or 15 and a half minutes, one or the other. All right, so these are 2-minute drawings that I like to do. These, well, all right, so these are actually different. They are 2-minute sketches, but from the Art Prof Create and Critique YouTube channel. So, and you can find that here on YouTube. Let's see, this was a 15-minute sketch. These were all, the little corgis were, the dogs were 2-minute sketches. 15 minutes on the raccoon, and this is obviously, I drew this from Pinterest image in red ink, which by the way was a fantastic band with some friends of mine back in the day. Okay, 2-minute sketches continued from 2 pages ago, so there's some more 2-minute sketches. And yeah, some of these are a little more warmed up than others. But yeah, these are all 2 minutes. I really enjoy doing time sketches. They are really helpful and fun. 2-minute sketches. This head you can see coming through here. Okay, more 2-minute sketches. This is May 16th of last year, 2024. And then, yeah, that one turned out really weird, so I redid the face. But still within the 2 minutes. I didn't go over. I would have marked it if I hadn't. So I did in 1.5 minutes. I figured I was done, so I stopped. Let's see here. Oh, and then, okay, yeah, these are 2-minute sketches as well. Some more 2-minute sketches. And then 2-minute sketches as well. And then I switched from the dogs. Well, I finished the dogs and I went on to the squirrels. So these are also, I think, 2-minute? Yeah, 2-minute sketches. I really like doing timed sketches. I have been toying with the idea of doing some timed sketches in a video, and I'm guessing they would need to be real time. Maybe I could just do them as a draw with me, just no talking, no music, just ASMR. I don't know. There would be no talking, no music. Let's see, more 2-minute sketches. Squirrels. And these types of drawing things, they really help solidify your knowledge of the anatomy of these animals, or of poses or people, whatever it is that you're doing. And they're really fun. They can be a little stressful at first, but and if you think it's going to be too stressful, you can always start with, 5-minute sketch, 10-minute sketch, 15. I've always loved doing 2-minute, but you can even do like a minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds. 30 seconds, I think, is the shortest you can do and actually be learning something personally. But let's see here. Oh, this was, I believe, the last of the squirrel 2-minute sketches. Okay, then we moved on to the deer 5-minute sketches. Again, Art, Prof, and Critique YouTube channel. So these were all 5 minutes a piece. Let's see here. And I've been cleaning in my studio. That's why I'm not at my regular table, moving stuff around, so everything's kind of mobile at the moment. So, and that's another reason I did just a sketchbook run through. Hopefully it's not jumping around too much for you. 17th of May. Oh, and this one from Imagination. Obviously, I mean, look at that hair. But I like the expression. Things like this usually end up in a painting of some kind or drawing. All right, so now we're to the 10-minute sketches of horses on the 18th of May. And we're moving from deer to horses. Is interesting. Similarities and differences. Yeah. They're fun though. This one. And this one. Let's see here, the next page. Oh, now we get into the chickens, and these are again 2-minute sketches. So, my editorial comments here. That one is wow. Yeah, I even wrote wow. Okay, and there's a rooster. Again, these are all 2-minute sketches. Another 2-minute sketch. Yes. And yeah. Chickens were giving me a little bit of a hard time, but yep, there we go. Then we've got some 5-minute chickens. I had 3 additional minutes. I guess you can tell a little bit of a difference. More 5-minute chickens, so I continued them in another book, so we won't see any more of those. And we are at the end. I had markers, and I wanted to use colors that I didn't normally use, so I just drew. Emotional dynamic change, and I believe that is it. Yep, that is it. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. I've got a ton of sketchbooks. Have a beautiful night, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'll actually do some art in the next one. Or art or jewelry, one or the other. Okay. See you later. Night.